Siyatha, Big Twin Lady, Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
අයිබෝවන් සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වෙනස්ම අත්දැකීමක් සමගින් අදත් අපි ඔබත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා රටක් වටින රුවක් ලොවක් දිනන කිරුලක් සොයා යන සියත Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025 තරගාවලිය සමගින්
Siyatha, Big Twin Lady, Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
රූපරාජනයකට තමුන්ගේ රූපය මනාව පවත්වාගෙන යාම වගේම ශාරීරික යෝග්‍යතාවයත් ඉතා වැදගත් වෙනවා. මෙන්න මේ හින්දාම තමයි විවිධ ව්‍යායාම ආහාර පාලනයන් මේ තරඟේ පුරාවටම සිදු කරන්නේ. රුවැත්තයන්ගේ ශාරීරික යෝග්‍යතාවය උරගා බැලීමට තමයි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඇන්ඩ් ෆිට්නස් කියන අනුතරඟය අපි පවත්වන්නේ. ෆොන්රේ මේ අනුතරඟය සඳහා අපත් සමග අත්වැල් බැඳ ගන්නවා. තරඟය ආරම්භ වුණේ මැරතන් ධාවන තරඟයකින්. එනම් අපි යොමුවෙමු ඒ රූපරාමු පෙළට. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඇන්ඩ් ෆිට්නස් අනුතරඟයේ මැරතන් ධාවන තරගාවලියෙන් අනතුරුව තවත් තරඟ අංක කිහිපයක්ම වැවැත්තුණා.
down. Yeah, yeah. I know I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, yeah. I put my arm around, show you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. You shut it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall.
Siyatha, Big Twin Lady, Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
සියත බික් ට්වින් ලේඩි මිස් වර්ල්ඩ් ශ්‍රී ලංකා 2025 තරඟාවලියේ නේල් කෙයා පාර්ට්නර් විදිහට කටයුතු කරන්නේ බියුටි නේල්ස් ස්පා බයි ජයා. ඉතින් අපේ රුවැත්තියන් ඔවුන්ගේ නියාලංකරණ කටයුතු සිදු කර ගැනීම සඳහා බියුටි නේල්ස් ස්පා බයි ජයා ආයතනයට යොමු වුණා.
Got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
සියත මිස් වර්ල්ඩ් ශ්‍රී ලංකා 2025 තරඟාවලියේ ගියවර වගේම ඔෆිෂල් නේල් කෙයාර් පාර්ට්නර් හැටියට බියුටි නේල්ස් පාපයි ජයා අප ආයතනයේ කටයුතු කරනවා. මෙවරත් මෙම තරඟාවලිය සඳහා රුවැතියන් 15 දෙනෙක් සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා. ඔවුන්ගේ දෙපාවල සහ දෙයත්වල නියලංකරන සියලුම කටයුතු සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ බියුටි නේල්ස් අප ආයතනයේ. අවසාන මහ තරගයේදී මේ කිරුළ කාට හිමි වුණත් ඔවුන් සියලුම දෙනාට අප ආයතනයේ විසින් සුබ පතනවා.
ඉතින් මේ තරග තොරතුරු නරඹන අතරතුර අපි සූදානම් කෙටි විරාමයකට යන්න.
Siyatha, Big Twin Lady, Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
විරාමයෙන් අනතුරුව ඔබ නැවතත් මේ එක්වී සිටින්නේ සියත බිග් ට්වින් ලේඩි මිස් වර්ල්ඩ් ශ්‍රී ලංකා 2025 තරගාවලිය සමගින්. ආත්ම විශ්වාසය කියන්නේ රුවැත්තියකට ඉතාමත් වැදගත් අංගයක්. මොකද ඇය තමයි ශ්‍රී ලාංකේය නාමය ජාත්‍යන්තරයට රැගෙන යන්නේ. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් යුතුව මේ තරගයට මුහුණ දෙනවද කියලා මැන බලන එකම අනුතරගය තමයි මිස් කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් කියන්නේ. ඉතින් ෆොන්රේ මිස් කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් අනුතරගයට සහභාගී වුණු අපේ රුවැත්තයන්ට හැකියාව ලැබුණා මාතෘකා රැසක් යටතේ අදහස් දක්වන්න.
Ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to an evening of glamour, of excellence and grace. Because Model Shop, together with Siyatha TV and Light 87.8, is excited to welcome you all to the second round of mini pageants for the Siyatha Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025. So today we have two mini pageants, the first one being Miss Confidence and the second Beautiful Skin mini pageants. Hair and makeup are by our beauty partner Ramani Fernando Salons, and choreography and training of all the contestants for Siyatha Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka is by our official choreographer Loching Wong. Post hotel is the Hilton Colombo. We'd now like to invite the members, in keeping with transparency and complete neutrality, which Model Shop has been renowned these past 11 years in conducting the Miss World pageant. We'd like to invite the members of our official auditing and computer analyst partner Ernst & Young, who will be supervising the marking scheme tonight, as they did for the mini pageants last week, today, the one next week, and of course the grand finale on the 4th of November right here at the Hilton Colombo. We'd now like to invite the reigning Mr. World Sri Lanka 2024, Mega Suryarachi. Now we're honored to have with us the past queens of the Miss World Sri Lanka pageant with us tonight. The Miss World Sri Lanka 2016, the very charming and charismatic Amrita De Silva. With her captivating grace and her presence, she continues to inspire young women across the nation. So please join me in warmly welcoming the gorgeous Amrita De Silva. We next invite on stage Miss World Sri Lanka 2021. A recent graduate of the Tokyo International University, she brings a global perspective blended with grace and purpose. She proudly serves as an ambassador for the Foundation of Goodness, dedicating her efforts for uplifting and empowering communities. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the ever-loving Sade Greenwood. Our next Miss World Sri Lanka is 2023. She's a passionate research analyst and founder of the Sisu Ambara Scholarships Foundation, which supports children's education across the country. She holds a bachelor's degree in finance and a former gymnast. Please welcome Kavindi Kaushalya. Gracing us tonight is the reigning queen, Miss World Sri Lanka 2024, Anudhi Gunasekara, who made headlines in Sri Lanka and across the world. Radiating elegance, intellect and heartful purpose, she continues to inspire her sincerity and unwavering dedication. Welcome the reigning Miss World Sri Lanka, Anudhi Gunasekara. Mini pageant, we are selecting the Fondre Miss Confidence for Siyatha Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025. Our judges. Our first judge is a former Miss Sri Lanka for Miss World 2021, an international relations graduate of the Tokyo International University in Japan. She works alongside several charities promoting education, women's empowerment, being named as a Goodness Ambassador for the NGO Foundation of Goodness in Sinigaba. Alongside this, she's also a radio personality and practices as a researcher for a local think tank in Sri Lanka. Please welcome Sade Greenwood. We're now honored to welcome the founder and managing director of Celeste Daily. Under this gentleman's visionary leadership, Celeste Daily has transformed Sri Lanka's online retail landscape over the past 4 years, pioneering the concept of on-demand supermarket delivery with service times of under 30 minutes. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, Celeste Daily became a vital support system for countless households, ensuring uninterrupted access to daily essentials. And through important partnerships with leading platforms such as Uber Eats and Pick Me Market, the brand continues to set the benchmark for speed, for reliability and convenience. This gentleman oversees the company's co-operation, its direction and the team marketing, driving innovation with a sharp focus on consumer needs and market evolution. Please welcome Janik Jayasuriya. Our next judge for our first mini pageant tonight is a versatile marketing professional with over 20 years of experience in the industry and brings a wealth of expertise across planning, brand building and market development. Her career spans senior management roles at Pyramid Bilma Private Limited, Nestle Lanka PLC and Dilma, where she showed strong capabilities in technical operations, project management and crisis management and customer relations. She holds an MBA in Management Technology from the University of Moratuwa, is an associate member of ACIM UK, and is a graduate in BSc in Agriculture from the University of Peradeniya. Please welcome Nadisha Chandrasekhara. Fondre Miss Confidence is your first mini pageant tonight. The judging criteria, judges tonight will be on how well they present themselves, how confidently they express their opinion on the given subject, their intelligence, and their self-confidence. I repeat again, how well they present themselves, how confidently they express their opinion on the given subject, their intelligence, and their self-confidence. Judges, please note that contestant number 4 is unwell and is not taking part in this evening's competition. We wish her a very speedy recovery. Tonight, we take the Miss Confidence segment one step closer to the head-to-head challenge format. We have selected meaningful and very timely themes that could also relate to Sri Lanka. And this will be presented to you in a debate-style speech. The contestants have been paired through a random draw, after which each pair was also randomly assigned to speak for or against their topic. Let's first take a look, in keeping with transparency, let's first take a look how the pairings were done for the for and the against selections on your screen right now.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you make me a believer, believer. The bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my time, it came from. Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh.
We'd now like to invite all the contestants on stage. Fondre Miss Confidence. The topics they're going to talk for and or against will be selected live on stage right now, and these were carefully curated by the committee. Whether a contestant is speaking in favor of or against the topic has already been pre-assigned, as you saw in the video, from the earlier draw, and that cannot be changed. Each contestant will have 2 minutes in total to make her. So we have the contestants on stage. I'd like to invite the brand manager for Fondre, Ramala Vijaysekara, with, I believe, the glass bowl for the girls to select their topic. Beauty pageants empower women in the modern world. Women's active involvement in leadership and decision-making roles is the key to Sri Lanka's progress. Feminism today has lost touch with the challenges faced by everyday women. Sri Lanka's economic recovery should focus more on sustainability than rapid growth. Tourism in Sri Lanka should prioritize cultural preservation over commercialization. Artificial intelligence is a greater threat than a benefit to future employment. Social media does more harm than good for young women's self-esteem. We have the pleasure of welcoming the Chandakuli Performing Arts Foundation on stage for a truly captivating performance. Renowned for their breathtaking choreography, artistic excellence, and mastery of traditional Sri Lankan dance, this world-acclaimed troupe continues to mesmerize audiences both locally and internationally for the past many years. And their performances blend cultural heritage with flair, creating a visual and emotional experience like no other. Sit back, enjoy this dazzling presentation by Sri Lanka's world-famous Channa Upali Performing Arts Foundation.
නීලනයන කරකා මාව මගැර බලනා සොබනා මුනිවත රකිනා අබලකි වැවසිමිනා තාලෙට දියබිනිනා සොබනා මුනිවත රකිනා සොබනා ඔරුවක මල් පුරවා මල් කුමරුට පිටුපා ඇදුනා වැනි වනරු විනා මල් කුමරි නොයමි නුවරට මා නොයමි වටිනාකම් රකිමි සියො ළඟ මා පෙම් පුරමි දනිමි පෙරත් බව හුරු දනිමි තව ඉන්න හිතනා තනියේ නීලනයන කරකා මාව මගැර බලනා සොබනා මුනිවත රකිනා අබලකි වැවසිවිනා තාලෙට දිය පිඳිනා සොබනා මුනිවත රකිනා සොබනා පුරවා මල් කුමරුට පිටුපා ඇතුනා
So we're talking of this mini debate style head-to-head performance here, and it's a recent addition, I believe, to be the Miss World pageant. And who better to enlighten us on the technicalities and how it happens than our reigning queen, Anudhi, who performed exceptionally well. We all watched her, we rooted for her. Anudhi, may I have you on stage, please? So this is something relatively new to the pageant. How does it happen there?
First of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think it depends on each year how they create the whole head-to-head challenge, because I believe in some years Shade had like a group discussion sort of a thing, and then sometimes it is just an individual speech. I think in Carvin this year it was more about sustainable development goals, like an individual speech. Each contestant had about 2 minutes to present that, and in my year it was a speech, but they did not really clarify on what exactly we have to speak about. They just said, be yourself, talk about yourself, and talk about your country, talk about your journey, and just enjoy. That's exactly what they said. So it depends. They change it every year. At the end of the day, I think it's about being true to yourself and performing in a way that you represent yourself and your country authentically. Yes.
We've seen the range of what happened the past few years. So the girl we're going to choose on the 4th of November and send her to the Miss World finale, what does this year's girl need to look out for from your experience and their experience as well? Apart from what you said.
First of all, I think as Sri Lankans, we have what it takes to be there to represent ourselves. Because like I said in my head-to-head speech, Sri Lankans have been through enough things that makes us resilient and very strong. So I think whoever it is, whoever wins it, she's a Sri Lankan girl at the end of the day. So I'm pretty sure she will perform the best way possible. Other than that, I just want to tell her, just enjoy the journey, because the pressure can be way too much. Sometimes you might lose yourself during the process, but don't let that affect you. Just perform, enjoy, and make sure that when you come back home, that you have done everything that you ever wanted to do at Miss World. I think that's all I have to say. That is the experience that I got from my journey.
May I ask you a totally unrelated question now?
That's a little scary, but let's go.
So what does it feel like to sit down there with 2 weeks more to go to relinquish your crown and not be up here as a contestant?
Relief that I don't have to compete. Of course, I was stressed as a contestant because you have to compete, you're being judged. It's a lot to take in, but being here, being there, sitting and watching everything, it feels like a full circle moment, because once I used to be here, compete just like this in front of an audience, but right now I'm there just watching what's happening on the stage. It's surreal, I would say, and I'm grateful for the journey. And yeah, I think that's what I feel.
Thank you, Anuvi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Fondue, the ultimate in creamy indulgence with fondue, is an amazing creation and takes richness to a whole new level. Get ready to be enchanted by this incredibly smooth and velvety texture that spreads effortlessly and carefully made with love. Fondue is packed with all the goodness of canola and sunflower oil and omega-3 and 6 and vitamins A and B and D and E, making your meals even more delicious and nutritious. So take a step forwards towards the healthy life that we all want to be, because amidst our busy lives, nutrition takes a backseat. So let's forget about all that, focus on our well-being, but it's talking about our loved ones, managing our home, or finding a balance between work and life. Staying healthy is crucial, is also very critical, and that's why we pick to choose Fondue and enjoy these products from a very young age. So live a healthy life to the fullest, embrace a lifestyle that brings vitality, and enjoy the nourishing benefits of Fondue as part of your meal. So now I think the girls are ready, and we're going to have them in the first pairing that would come on stage.
අයිබෝන් සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් හැමෝටම අද අපිට ලැබිලා තියෙන टॉपिक එක වෙන්නේ රූරචන තරංගාවලියේ කාන්තාවන් නූතන ලෝකයේ බලගන්නවා කියන මාතෘකාව යටතේ. එතකොට මේ සම්බන්ධව කතා කරද්දී මම මේ මාතෘකාවට එකග වෙනවා රූරචනයන් ලෝකයේ බලගන්නවා කියන එක. ඒ වගේම මම විශ්වාස කරනවා අද 15 දෙනෙක් මගේ හෙලියන් 15 දෙනෙක් මෙතන ඉන්නෙත් ඒ සම්බන්ධව නිසා කියලා. මේ ගැන කතා කරනකොට අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් මේ රූරචන කිරුල එහෙම නැත්නම් රූරචනයක් වෙන්න මම හිතන්නේ මූලිකම දේ සමහරක් අය හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ ලස්සන රූපයක් කියලා. ඊට අමතරව මම කියනවා උගත්කම, එයාගේ ඇටිටියුඩ් එක, එයාගේ educational background මේ හැම දෙයක්ම බලපානවා කියලා. ඊට අමතරව මට කියන්න පුළුවන් නූතන අපේ මොඩර්න් වර්ල්ඩ් එකේදී රූ රචනක් වෙන්න ගොඩක් සෑහෙන ලොකු මහන්සියක් දරන්න වෙනවා කියලා. උදාහරණයක් වශයෙන් ගත්තොත් මේ වගේ තරඟාවලියකදී අපි පැති කිහිපයක් රූ රචනක් පැති කිහිපයක් නියෝජනය කරන කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපේ 15 දෙනා ගත්තොත් සහභාගී වෙලා තියෙන එක විදිහේ ටොපික්ස් අපේ BWP ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක විදිහේ ප්‍රොපෝසල්ස් අපි ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපිට ළමයින්ගේ අධ්‍යාපනය ගැන, සත්ව ගැන, ඊට අමතරව මෙන්ටල් හෙල්ත් එක ගැන ගොඩාක් පැති කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා රූ රචන තරඟාවලිය දිහා බලන අපේ තවත් කුඩා දරුවෙක් හෝ ඉදිරියට එන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන කෙනෙක් මේ කෙරවලට අපි එම්පවර් කරනවා කියලා එයාලට ඉස්සරහා එන්න එයාලගේ ඉදිරි අනාගතයේ කටයුතු වලටත් එක්ක. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා සියලුම දෙනාට. මගේ නම වජීෂා කළුහෙන්දිවල. මගේ තරගාංකය වන්නේ අංක 11. ඇත්තටම රූ රචන තරඟාවලිය කාන්තාව නූතන ලෝකයේ බලගන්වනවා විතරක් කියලා කියන්න බෑ. මොකද ගොඩක් කාන්තාවන්ට මානසික සහ කායික සුවවත් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම රූ රචන තරඟාවලියේදී කාන්තාවන් ඒකට සහභාගී වීමෙන් ගොඩක් පාසල් ළමුන් ඒගොල්ලන්ව මොටිවේට් කරලා සමහර වෙලාවට බොඩි ෂේමින් ඒ වගේම එක විලාසිතාවලට නැඹුරු වෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ තුලින් බලගන්වනවා කියලා කියන්න අමාරුයි. ඒ වගේම තමයි ලෝක රූ රචන තරඟාවලියේදී පමණක් නොවේ. තමන්ගේ අධ්‍යාපනය කායික සුවයත් එයින් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. මොකද අධ්‍යාපනය කියන්නේ හැමෝටම අත්‍යවශ්‍ය දෙයක්. රූ රචන තරඟාවලිය පමණක් කාන්තාවන්ව බලගන්වන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද තවත් කරුණක් ලෙස මම කියනවා ලෝක රූ රචන තරඟාවලිය පාසල් ළමුන්ව සමහර අවස්ථාවලදී මොටිවේෂන් එක දීම තුලින් පාසල් ළමුන් පහත මට්ටමකට වැටෙනවා. මොකද ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ අධ්‍යාපනය කඩාකප්පල් විලා ඒගොල්ලන් අර රූ රචන තරඟාවලියටම යන්න සූදානම් වෙනකොට ඒ පාඩම් අතපසු වීමකුත් වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මම අවසාන වශයෙන් කියන්න කැමති ලෝක රූ රචන තරඟාවලිය කාන්තාවන්ව පමණ බලගන්වන්නේ නැහැ කියලා මම කියන්න කැමතියි. ස්තුතියි.
Good evening, judges, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Miranshi Gomez. I'm 25 years of age. I speak for the motion for the topic Women's Active Involvement in Leadership and Decision-Making Roles in the Key to Sri Lanka's Progress. So, in Sri Lanka, there are 50% of population of women in Sri Lanka, and 6% of them are represented in parliament and corporate sectors. And if women lead in jobs, they bring empathy and they make the long-term decisions actually. And for instance, like Sirimao Bandaranaike, you all know, the first Prime Minister, female Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, she has proved that female leader can lead globally, and it becomes, for decades becomes, and she was the female leader when the gender equality is not a trend in that era. And for a law instance, Shirani Bandaranaike, she is the female Chief Justice, first female justice in Sri Lanka. She has proved that women can lead in law sectors. And actually, in Sri Lanka, you all know the government sectors started in 1950s. You know who was the backbone of that government sectors? The woman is the backbone of that sector. And for a best example is my grandmother. She worked in apparel industries, and she do the betterment for Sri Lanka's garment industry. I think one can give the best and the empathy and the best of the values for their jobs in the industry. Thank you.
Ayubowan, and good evening everyone. My name is Hansana Balasurya and I'm contestant number 8 speaking against the notion. I believe women yes, they play a major role when it comes to businesses in the government. But at the same time, gender doesn't mean empowerment alone. Men and women together bring a lot of strength, not only in workplaces, but even to run families. Don't we all agree? When two people, two genders, they have their own strengths. Don't we all agree on that? So when different kinds of strengths come together, we can unite and work better towards making this nation come to a better place. So I believe that as important as women are, and as she said, Sirima Bandanaka, yes, she's a great leader. And even when it comes to business, we have Otara, who has made an amazing name for herself. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that men are any less than women. The nation doesn't go forward only by gender, but it goes forward together by unity and competence. So I believe that women, as much as they're strong, both women and men work well off when they bring out their decisions together. I hope I was able to get my message through. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shania Fernando. I'm contestant number 3, and I will be speaking for the motion that feminism today has lost touch with the challenges faced by everyday women. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that in the existing 195 countries on planet Earth, 170 countries have laws that restrict women from work, pay, and owning property? No. So therefore, I believe that today feminism has become a brand, a logo or a slogan you print on a t-shirt and you wear and post on social media. It has lost touch of why it started, why we exist, and where it's headed. Because while now women fight as to why a man got a better pay or the man got an opportunity and I didn't get the job, we actually lost touch with why women started this. Women are still struggling around the world today. If you look at places like India, Pakistan, African countries, there are still child marriages happening. There are still women stuck in marriages that they can't get out of. Whereas that's the same situation why feminism started. Women were stuck at home, stuck in marriages, stuck in situations that they couldn't get out of, is why we started feminism. And now it's, why did the man get paid more? Why am I not getting this opportunity? He got the job because he's a man. And so therefore it starts this entire social media movement. But what about the women stuck at home still taking care of their in-laws, taking care of their parents, who can't go to work? They have their education and degrees, but because of the opportunities that they are stuck in still, is in the same situation that was there when during the Industrial Revolution and everything. So I believe feminism has totally lost touch. It's so underrepresenting the matters that really do matter on planet Earth. But don't you agree? There are so many things out there when we go, like even our parents, if you look at family situations, our grandparents, there are so many underrepresented situations. Whereas if you talk about feminism now, they don't realize how far we've come in the industrial business area. Women today earn $0.7 of every dollar earned by a man. So I believe feminism today has completely lost touch. We need to go back to the roots and save the women and the girls that are really struggling to make it by every day. Therefore, I believe today that feminism today has completely lost touch with the challenges faced by everyday women. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Diana Fernando, and I'm contestant number 2. And I will be speaking against the statement of how feminism today has lost touch with challenges faced by everyday women. And I would love to start by stating that feminism today is more inclusive than ever, tackling issues such as class, race, and sexual identity that has been facing by everyday women. It addresses practical concerns such as childcare, maternity leave, workplace rights, and also period poverty. Am I right, Ms. Anadi? Yes. So I would love to also add to that, modern feminism addresses and includes mental health, work care, and also financial independence, which is a huge topic worldwide and on social media as well. Through social media, feminists empowers young women to be financially independent, to be educated, to improve their lifestyles and build a life for themselves without depending on anyone else. And that is empowerment done through social media nowadays. We see that a lot. And also, many NGOs and women's rights groups initiated for communities empowers rural and unprivileged women in Sri Lanka as well. So I would say it's totally not lost because it's ongoing. They are addressing practical issues and they are being a voice to every practical issue that has been ongoing and been faced by everyday women. So no, it's not lost. It is ongoing and it has become a bigger voice nowadays. And I would say, to say that feminism has been lost is to ignore the ongoing and the impact that it has already have done. And by that, I would love to end my opinion, and I hope I was able to share a new perspective on this topic with all of y'all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Siyatha, Big Twin Lady, Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
විරාමෙන් අනතුරුව ඔබ නැවතත් මේ එක් වෙන්නේ සියත Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025 තරගාවලිය සමගින්. මේ වන විට අපි දැක්කා ෆොන්ඩ්‍රේ Miss Confidence අනුතරගයට අපේ තරගකාරණයන් කිහිප දෙනෙකු මුහුණ දුන්න ආකාරය. අපි දැන් බලමු අනෙකුත් තරගකාරණයන් කොහොමද ෆොන්ඩ්‍රේ Miss Confidence අනුතරගයට මුහුණ දුන්නේ කියලා.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tarushikula Tunga. I'm 27 years of age. And my contestant number is number 13. And today I'm talking for the subject. While rapid growth is very interesting, we should more focus on long-term plans. For an example, we should focus on tourist plan. As a zoologist who is working voluntarily for 10 years for doing wildlife conservation, we know the problems that we receive on daily basis. One of the greatest assets that Sri Lanka has is our biodiversity. Sri Lanka is one of the biodiversity hotspots, and there are tourists coming to Sri Lanka only to see that biodiversity. If we talk about the projects, we do have deforestation and also pollution, a lot of pollution happening in these days. And because of the major constructions happening in these coral side areas, we do lose coral reefs, and because we are losing the coral reef, we are losing our marine biodiversity as well. If we lose the marine biodiversity, how come the tourists come to Sri Lanka and enjoy that? That's how the sustainability projects come from. And for an example, we can do rainwater harvesting, and also we can do a rainwater harvesting. Because of those projects, we can do sustainability to the society. I would like to give you an example that the place where I work, we do collect rainwater. Because of the rainwater harvesting, we do have a sustainable system, and we use those rainwater for the plants, and we use other water for guests and all. And with that topic, I would like to say again, I would like to talk about the subject that Sri Lanka's economic recovery should more focus on sustainability than the rapid growth. Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rivini Kure, and I'm contestant number 6 for Miss World Sri Lanka 2025. Today, I will be speaking against the topic Sri Lanka's economic recovery should focus more on sustainability than rapid growth. Speaking of Sri Lanka's economic recovery, we have faced a critical economic crisis, and currently we are in the situation where we are recovering from it, which means that we are currently in debt. We have connections with IMF loans, and we need to pay those back, as well as increase of need where we need to make action now. Because if we do not make action now, it might be too late. I believe that sustainability is actually very important because that's what's going to leave a long-term impact. But at the same time, without growth, what are we going to make sustainable? Isn't that true? So, speaking of which, the trick here is if Sri Lanka's economic recovery should focus more on sustainability than rapid growth. What if we combine both? Currently, about 25% of Sri Lanka's population lives under the poverty line, which means that 5 million people out there may be underprivileged, may be unemployed, and may be facing such circumstances. If we focus on a sustainable plan, I'm positive that maybe their children will be able to have a luxurious life, or at least a Sri Lanka with a better economy. But what happens to their parents, the people who are going to live now and have a life without rapid growth? Rapid growth is what we need right now. Usually, in situations like this, matters are handled by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka or in collaboration with the government. When making a sustainable plan, it takes a lot of time, and implementing it takes a lot of time. And currently, I believe that we need to focus more on rapid growth. And growth is what fuels sustainability. Thank you so much for listening. To end off today's speech, I would like to say that we all may not agree with the opinions and facts stated tonight. However, we all stand together for one reason, and that is to showcase a purpose and to show that we all speak for a brighter future for you and me. Thank you, and I hope you all have a good night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sandhuni Karunaratna, the contestant number 14, along with my beautiful friend, the contestant number 12. So today I'm talking for the topic that tourism in Sri Lanka should prioritize cultural preservation over commercialization. Tourism is good for our economy, but at what cost? If we lose our own identity in the process of making money, so then what are we really offering to the world? Sri Lanka, as Sri Lankans, we are most proud of our culture, rituals, arts, food, language, ancient heritage, ancient cities, temples. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we are most proud of being Sri Lankans. And if we lose that while making money, then where is our uniqueness? Then what's the reason why tourists would come to Sri Lanka? They could also rest in their own countries. They come here to witness our uniqueness. And also, trends, the market trends would come today and it will go tomorrow. What's popular today would not be popular by tomorrow. But the Sri Lankan culture, the arts, the tradition, it has stood the test of time. With that, we can assure that it stands with the sustainability, and it makes sure that the tourism in Sri Lanka is sustained and would not lose over time. Also, over-commercialization of tourism of Sri Lanka can make the local communities pushed away, which makes them lose their cultural spaces. But if we preserve our culture and make them to be the guardians of their own cultural spaces, the storytellers of their own culture, own heritage, that would make Sri Lanka more beautiful than what we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I would love to conclude my speech. We can rebuild a hotel, but can we really rebuild a temple that we lost with the same values it had? Yes. So let's welcome tourists with open arms, also while preserving our own culture. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Himali Randika, the singer, and my contestant number is number 12. I'm talking against the topic is tourism in Sri Lanka should prioritize cultural preservation over commercialization. When we come to culture, Sri Lanka is a developing country. People need jobs. We have to get the foreign people to Sri Lanka. We can introduce our history for them. We are having Sigiriya, Anuradhapura, and etc. We are having a proud history. We can tell them we have a proud history. When we come to Thailand and Dubai, once a year, millions of people are visiting there. Why we can't get foreign people near 1 million to Sri Lanka? We can. We are having a beautiful history. We can do it. Make a meaningful future for the Sri Lankan people. Thank you.
It is that AI is a greater threat than a benefit to future employment.
Thank you for the question. My name is Pratibali Anarachi and I am number 15. This is a topic that is really close to my heart since I'm coming from a creative background. Recently, I have read an article. It says Microsoft has laid off 15,000 employees from their company. This is not just a statistic for me. I believe that my question is how much of people are getting struggle with this? How much of people have families who are struggling from this? AI should act as a redirective tool, not as a replacive tool. The highest threatening industries of AI is the technology and the creative industries. And I have to say that most of the designers, most of the creative personals, and the independent artists are getting undervalued and underpaid because of AI intervention. Moreover, due to the AI intervention, the collated content that is generated by AI will directly threaten the IP rights of the creative people. This will destroy the ambition and the power of our creative people. In conclusion, I want to say that AI should exist as something, a supportive tool that is supporting for the human work, not something replacing. And using AI as a coexist tool to support our industry will help to thrive more. Thank you.
Good evening, Ayubowan, Vanakkam, and good evening to you all. My name is Lana Rashni Silva, and I am contestant number 1. So I will be speaking against the topic that AI is a greater threat than a benefit to future employment. And I truly believe this because AI is the future. And even though it takes away from the mundane and repetitive jobs that we see on a daily basis, it actually gives more space to humans to be more creative and more innovative in what they do. And I actually love using this example because back when the calculator was invented, did we lose any mathematicians? No, we didn't. If anything, math got more complex. And now all the children in O-levels and A-levels are crying about how it's so hard. But I think that what the tool is, it's for the betterment of the human race. And that is what AI is. And that would also want me to go to my next point where AI takes away the mental load, but it also takes away the physical stress. And I've seen this in places like Australia where they implement AI technology in mining projects. And I think this is absolutely beautiful because it takes away from the fact that miners have to go down there and risk their lives every day for a general income. Instead, they can learn the skills into using AI technology to be able to do something like that. And I think that it just creates so many more jobs and so many more opportunities for people around the world. And this takes me to my third point, where danger does not actually come from AI, it's how humans actually handle AI. And so with the right policies and with the right ethical guidelines, it is absolutely possible to use AI as a safe and fair tool. And according to the World Economic Forum as well, there is going to be 97 million new jobs by 2030. So I believe that AI does not take away from the job employment. If anything, it also does not take away from the human touch and the beauty of humans. So artificial AI may be artificial, but the intelligence actually comes from how humans use it wisely. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a beautiful evening ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Menasha Pipini Gunawardena, contestant number 10. Social media was created to connect people, to inspire, to share, to express ourselves. But today it has become a place where young women lose confidence instead of gaining it. So every day we can see perfect pictures, perfect bodies, flawless beauty and filters that young women feel like they are not beautiful enough. And when they see others posting their lifestyle, their relationship and their figures, they started to feel like their own lives are not good enough. And also hurtful comments and online bullying make young women hurt and make them feel like they are not worth enough. So, and when they start comparing themselves with influencers, online stars, they forget how unique and how special they truly are. So yeah, social media might connect the world, but it also disconnects young women from self-love and the reality. So I think it's time to remind them that real beauty doesn't come from a light or a filter. It comes from how proud, how confident, and how kind they truly are. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Maliti Satsarani and I am 24 years of age. I'm currently pursuing my higher studies while building career as a professional model and DJ artist. And the topic is social media does more harm than good for young women's self-esteem. Social media can be good if we use it in the right way. But young women, social media is used it show their to talent and our confidence to the younger generation. And I used to struggle with confidence to speak for the audience like this. So social media is not a threat. It's a powerful tool to inspire the younger generation. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
We're now delighted to welcome on stage a standout contestant from Siyatha Mr. World Sri Lanka 2024 who proudly earned his place in the top 5 a year ago. This guy is a gifted vocalist with an incredible stage presence. Please welcome Praveen Dharmasena.
හැඩකාරී ඔබේ කම්මුල්වලට වඩා මල් පෙති සිනිදු නෑ කියා මම දන්නවා ඔබේ මිනිනිල් දැස වස්සා මගේ සිත උමතු කළා කියා ඔබ දන්නවා දඟකාර හැඩකාරී ඔබේ කම්මුල්වලට වඩා මල් පෙති සිනිදු නෑ කියා මම දන්නවා ඔබේ මිනිනිල් දැස වස්සා මගේ සිත උමතු කළා කියා ඔබ දන්නවා ඔබ මලක් වෙලා සොඳුරු මගේ පපුව පුරා පිරුණු නිමාවක් නැති ආදරේ කවුරුවත් දන්නේ නෑ අපේ දිවි තිබෙන තුරා ඔබ මට ලැබුණා කියා දිවි මැදුර පුරා පිරුණු දෙව්දුවක් වෙලා සුරුළු නිමාවක් නැති ජීවිතේ කවුරුවත් දන්නේ නෑ සසරින් සසර සරා ඔබ මට ලැබුණා කියා අඟකාර හැඩකාරී ඔබේ කම්මුල්වලට වඩා මල් පෙති සිනිදු නෑ කියා මම දන්නවා ඔබේ මිනිනිල් දැස වස්සා මගේ සිත උමතු කළා කියා ඔබ දන්නවා මගේ සිත උමතු කළා කියා ඔබ දන්නවා මගේ සිත උමතු කළා කියා ඔබ දන්නවා
අද දවසේ සියත මිස් වර්ල්ඩ් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ෆොන්ඩ්‍රි මිස් කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් මිනි පැජන්ට් එක පැවැත්වුණා හිල්ටන් හෝටලේදී. ඉතින් මෙතෙන්දී අපි දැක්කා අපේ කන්ටෙස්ටන්ස්ලා 15 දෙනාගේ දැනුම, ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙන කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් එක, ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉන්ටෙලිජන්ස් එක, ඒ වගේ හැම දෙයක්ම. ඉතින් ඇත්තටම අපි ඉතාමත්ම මම සන්තෝෂ වෙනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ හැකියාවන්, ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් ලෙවල්, ඉන්ටෙලිජන්ස් ඒවා දැකලා. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ කවුරු අද දවසේ මිනි පැජන්ට් එක දිනුවත් මේ තරඟකාරීයන් 15 දෙනාටම හදවතින්ම සුබ පතනවා.
Siyatha, Big Twin Lady, Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
විරාමයෙන් අනතුරුව ඔබ නැවතත් මේ එක්වී සිටින්නේ සියත බිග් ට්වින් ලේඩි මිස් වර්ල්ඩ් ශ්‍රී ලංකා 2025 තරඟාවලිය සමගින්. මම කලිනුත් සඳහන් කළානේ අනුතරඟ දෙකක් පැවැත්වුණා කියලා. අපි එහෙනම් දැන් සූදානම් වෙන්නේ Laura Most Beautiful Skin අනුතරඟය නරඹන්න.
We now move on to our second mini pageant for this evening, the Laura Beautiful Skin for Siyatha Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025. The judging criteria in this second and final mini pageant tonight is texture, radiance, skin tone and performance. Texture, radiance, skin tone and performance. We now invite our distinguished panel of judges. Crowned Miss World Sri Lanka 2014, Chilakshi Ranathunga is a distinguished figure in both fashion and entertainment. Known for her elegance and her confidence and magnetic stage presence, she has inspired countless young women across the country. She has since made a successful transition into Sinhala cinema, where she continues to earn acclaim for her talent and her screen presence. With her grace, experience and deep passion for the industry, she is a remarkable addition to our judging panel. Please welcome Chilakshi Ranathunga. Our next judge is Sri Lanka's leading bridal designer, renowned for his innovative and elegant approach to bridal couture. He blends traditional and modern styles, and his creations are known for intricate hand embroidery, luxurious fabrics, and flawless craftsmanship. With a deep respect for cultural heritage and a commitment to individuality, he crafts bridal ensembles that reflect each bride's unique personality and her dreams. He is known and recognized for setting new standards in the industry, and his expertise in both fashion and beauty have made him the top choice for brides seeking timeless and sophisticated bridal wear across the country. He continues his creative journey and recently launched his designer label DB Ceylon, a brand that celebrates modern Sri Lankan elegance through couture, craftsmanship, and cultural artistry. He is a director of Model Shop, but today, as requested by the sponsor, he performs a dual role as a judge. Please welcome the young Dhananjay Bandaran. Our next judge is a highly respected Sri Lankan hair and beauty professional. She brings over 30 years of expertise in the beauty industry. She began her career in the early 1990s and went on to opening her own salon in 1994 after complete advanced diploma in hairdressing and beauty culture from Technique International. Her passion for continued learning led her to train at Tony and Guy Singapore and Australian Academy of Hairdressing and Cosmopop Singapore. She is renowned for her signature natural bridal makeup and elegant styling, and Bernie has been a leading influence in shaping modern Sri Lankan beauty standards. With her remarkable journey, her professionalism and commitment to authentic beauty, Bernie Balasuriya adds grace and expertise to the Laura Best Skin. And judges, please note that contestant number 4 is indisposed and will not be taking part in the competition. We do wish her a speedy recovery. And now we have our 15 contestants for Siyatha Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025. We now very warmly invite on stage the Chairman MD of Alaris Lanka Private Limited, Mr. Tharanga Lanka Veeravardhana, to hand over gift packs to our lovely 15 semi-finalists. May we have Mr. Veeravardhana on stage, together with our judges, Bernie, Dhananjaya and Chilakshi. Laura Collagen Plus Vitamin C is a premium beauty supplement designed to enhance your natural radiance from within. Formulated with hydrolyzed marine collagen and vitamin C, it helps improve skin elasticity, supports hydration, and promotes a healthy, youthful radiance. And true beauty begins from the inside. As official skincare partner for Miss Sri Lanka pageant, Laura is here to inspire every woman to feel confident in her own skin and shine at every moment, just like our contestants tonight. So Laura Collagen and Vitamin C, unleash your inner radiance with Laura Collagen Infusion.
Good evening everybody. අතට මම ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ සියත Miss World Miss Sri Lanka තරගයට කොළඹ හිල්ටන් හොටෙල් එකේ අද තරගයේ මිනි පැජන්ට්ස් දෙකක් තිබුණා. ඒක විනිශ්චය කරන්න. එකක් Miss Confidence අනිත් එක Miss Beautiful Skin. Laura brand එකෙන් මම represent කරන්නේ beautiful skin තෝරන්න. නමුත් මේ තරගයේ අතරම හුඟක් උසස් මට්ටමේ තියෙනවා. ඒකට මට හරිම ආසයි. මට ගොඩක් සන්තෝෂයි ලංකාවේ රුවැත්තියන් මේ වගේ උසස් බුද්ධි මට්ටමකින් දැන් අතට මට තිබුණේ beautiful skin තෝරන්න. නමුත් Miss Confidence එකේ අපේ contestants ලා කතා කරපු ආකාරය කියන්නේ අපේ රට නියෝජනය කරන්න. ඒගොල්ලෝ පිටරටකට යන්න මේ සූදානම් වෙන්නේ. මෙතනදී රූපය පමණක් නෙමෙයි බුද්ධිමත් කාන්තාවක් විය යුතුයි. ඒක ඉතාමත් වැදගත්. ඒක මනාව පිළිඹු වුණා. ඉතින් මට ගොඩක් සන්තෝෂයි. සියත මිස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා එක මේ සංවිධානය කළා තියෙන විදිය හරිම ලස්සනයි. ගොඩක් මහන්සි වෙලා තියෙනවා, කැපවීමෙන් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් එක. ඉතින් මොකද දැන් තරඟේ ඉතාමත් ළඟ එන නිසා තරඟකාරීන් ලස්සනට සූදානම් වෙනවා. ඒ සූදානමට ඒගොල්ලෝ සූදානම් වෙන්නේ මිස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා වෙන්න විතරක් නෙමෙයි. මිස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියන්නේ මුළු රටක්ම නියෝජනය කරන්න. ඉතින් මම හරි සන්තෝෂයි අද ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ performance දැකලා. මට ආරාධනා කරාටත් මම ගොඩක් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. අපේ තරඟකාරයන්ට ජාත්‍යන්තරයට ගිහිලා අපේ රට නියෝජනය කරන්න ගොඩක් ශක්තිය ලැබෙන්න කියලා මම ඒගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඒකටත් සියතට good luck.
Taking the stage next we have the gorgeous Gimhani Ishwarage, who was the talent round winner of Miss World Sri Lanka 2024. Tonight she brings you a powerful and mesmerizing performance, a breathtaking fusion of Bollywood rhythm and the sensual artistry of Belida. Be prepared to be captivated by her grace, her energy and her commanding presence on stage. Please welcome Gimhani Ishwarage.
पे है काला काला दिल बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी मुश्किल दिल पे अटक जाए आशिकों का दिल जरा बच के रहना छलिए जरा बच के रहना छलिए मेरी अदा भी है कातिल बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी मुश्किल गोरे गोरे काल पे है काला काला दिल बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी
नाम लेके मेरा पास आइए हुजूर इश्क में हमको भी कर दीजिए मशहूर
है इबादत मेरी तू जान की आफत भी तू तू सफर है हम सफर है सफर की मंजिल तू कुसु 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 रे सुकू 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 नहीं मेरा सुकू 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 रे सुकू सुकू नहीं मेरा कुसु 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 रे सुकू 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 नहीं मेरा सुकू 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 रे सुकू सुकू नहीं मेरा
नजरों से वार करे एक ना हजार करे गलियों में यार तेरी लोग बेशुमार मेरे कुछ तो बदल गए कुछ तो संभल गए और कई ऐसे बीत जहां से फिसल गए तेज जहर तेरा चलवा कहर तेरा काम का भी होगा नहीं उफ ये असर तेरा तेरे जैसा झुका लगे मुझको ये वादा तेरा एक धोखा तू
कुसु 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 रे सुकू 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 नहीं मेरा सुकू 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 रे सुकू सुकू नहीं मेरा कुसु 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 रे सुकू 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 नहीं मेरा सुकू 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 रे सुकू सुकू नहीं मेरा
දවසින් දවස මේ තරඟාවලිය හරිම උණුසුම්. අවසාන මහා තරඟයට ඉතිරිව ඇත්තේ තවත් දින කිහිපයක් පමණයි. මෙවර මේ කිරුල කවුරුන් විසින් හිමි කරගනීද? ඒ සියල්ල දැනගන්න එන්න අපත් සමග රැඳෙන්න. මේ රටක් වටිනරුවා ලොවක් දිනන කිරුලක් සොයා යන සියත Big Twin Lady Miss World Sri Lanka 2025.
අපේ මහිමේ අපේ සියත පිබිද